Alright guys, so today we're going to be doing a swirl pour, and right now I'm just layering the colors. As you see, I'm using purple with a white base. Throw some pink in there. Sorry, I totally tried to get it all in the shot. Now we're putting in a silver, which you can't really see, that has shimmer in it. Some yellow, which I accidentally made a little bit too thick, but it turned out fine. And then some teal on top. And I'm just going to start the top of the canvas and kind of just pour down while layering, kind of swirling. As you can see, the yellow's coming out kind of chunky. I was getting very irritated. I probably used a little bit too much paint for this size canvas. This is an 11 by 13 canvas. I also added 2 drops of silicone to each color to try and get the cells to open up. I didn't exactly want to do that part, but I didn't have all the colors out of the cup yet. Next, I'm going to use a white to kind of just trap it in, I guess you would call it, to help it flow to the edge of the side, or the sides. Totally forgot a knife. Most people use like a little pie spreader, but I'm just going to be using a butter knife to try and smooth the white edges out to the side. Once you have it all smooth, just kind of smooth the edges a little bit. I'm kind of a little bit of a perfectionist, and I get very irritated when things do not look right. So you'll see me go over and over this a few times after I start tilting. Had to wash my butter knife so it didn't stick. Always try and use gloves because it does get very, very messy. And I'm going to tilt towards the top first, and then the sides to just try and get some good coverage and flow of it. Kind of see where the colors are going to go. Make sure you get all the edges. Sorry, I totally wish that I could have gotten it all in the shot, but still trying to work the setup for that because I do this on my dining room table. I decided to just leave the corners white so it kind of looked like it was running off into the center. Scrape the edges a little bit. As you can see towards the top, the cells are already starting to open with the silicone. My lighting is not the best because it comes through my kitchen, but I'm working on getting a different setup. So far, I really like the colors. I like the way that they ran. So now I'm using a blow dryer to kind of just help open the cells a little bit. I was really hoping more cells would open up, but we'll see when this is all finished and dried what it looks like. So I'm still just trying to blow out the cells, make sure the corners are covered. It looks a little bumpy, but those are the cells trying to open up, and it's just the lighting, so don't worry about that. And again, I'm a perfectionist. I didn't miss a little corner over there, so I tried to spread it out. And then I blew it out to make it kind of look like it was faded in because I only used one color. I'm loving how those cells are opening on the top. And then the cells towards like the middle of it are bigger because I think I made the paint a little bit too thick, but that's okay. And now I'm trying to decide what to do because I wasn't happy at the time. I'm putting a little bit more white on the bottom there because when I blew it out, it looked kind of chunky, so I'm trying to make it look a little bit more smooth on places that didn't get fully covered. And there's my daughter. Can say hi. She loves to paint, so maybe she'll take up some talent. I'm just using the edge of this comb to kind of smooth it out. There are techniques that you can use a comb, but this comb is too harsh, so it didn't really work for what I had planned before, so I'm just using the top edge of it to kind of smooth things. And now I'm just blowing on the parts where I kind of want the cells to come out more. As you can see, it's moving the paint towards the bottom, which is good. I wanted to move it a little bit more towards the white I had just put on. Really shouldn't touch it with your fingers, but that's just what I choose to do because I don't have very many tools. As you can see the dip there in the corner, I'm just putting more white to try and smooth that out a little bit. And then I'm gonna end up adding a little bit of texture to the white. And I'm still just trying to touch up the sides with the white. Blowing it out a little bit to try and get some cells to open up. Again, you should not use your fingers, but I choose to. So far, I really like the way that it's looking. I'm really loving the cells at the top there. I wish I would have used more silicone, but first time working with it, so we'll give it a try and we just learn from it. Washing my hands off. There's my dog. He likes to be in videos. And there's the finished product, all dried and pretty. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to go subscribe.